the insurance company has sufficient resources to pay claims, or to, if they had to liquidate or went insolvent, that they could pay earned premium, unearned premium as well. So SAP emphasizes the insurance company's liquidity value over its going concern or indefinite operation, which is also called the liquidation perspective. Because remember that GAAP is always looking at the going concern perspective. Recognition of revenue and expenses. Just as assets are valued conservatively, revenue and expenses are valued conservatively also, or higher. Recognition relates to the timing of revenue and expenses. The matching principle, which we talked about before, that's the accounting rule. It requires expenses incurred in generating revenue be matched against those revenues. Provides the guidance for the recognition of revenue and expenses, allowing the profitability of a company to be accurately measured. Premium revenue is spread out evenly over the term for insurance companies under SAP. Revenue is recognized in service industries like insurance when the service is provided. So we provide the policy right away, and the policy again is a promise, not the actual losses, which may or may not come further on down. Expenses are recognized when they occur, and SAP takes a conservative approach in recognizing many revenues and expenses, and so forth, which we've talked about. Okay, this slide's a really good one to know. These are the major differences between SAP and GAAP. Non-admitted and admitted assets are handled differently. Bond valuation is done differently. Premium balances due agents, especially those over 90 days, are handled differently. Reinsurance recoverables, that's money due back to the insurance company for losses that were paid by the insurance company but that fall under reinsurance contracts. Provision for reinsurance, policy acquisition costs, reporting of subsidiaries and affiliates, how pensions are done. Again, pensions, if they're fully vested, they can be deducted, but if they're not fully vested, they cannot be. And the statement of for SAP. Non-admitted assets, got to understand what falls under that category. They are things like furniture, fixtures, computers, supplies, company vehicles, any premium that you can't collect that's over 90 days, prepaid expenses, loans or advances to certain employees of the company. These are all considered non-admitted assets and cannot appear on the balance sheet helping to offset liabilities. Bond valuation, done a little differently because, and this is the one area that SAP is actually better or kinder than under GAAP. Under SAP, bonds are valued at the adjusted cost amount called the amortized cost, which evenly amortizes or spreads the premium or discount over the whole life of the bond. Under GAAP, they have to use, I think they price it as available for sale or trading at market value. And of course, amortized cost actually helps the insurance company. So that's a difference between SAP and GAAP. Reinsurance recoverables. Under SAP, reinsurance recoverables for unpaid losses and loss adjustment expenses are subtracted from loss and loss expense reserves. So there's no need to show these recoverables as an asset. Under GAAP, the same reinsurance recoverables show up as an asset. GAAP, the insurance company is required to recognize the full amount of the policy acquisition cost, underwriting expense, commissions, and taxes, and those things. Immediately recognizing these acquisition costs while deferring the recognition causes surplus to decrease. In other words, it puts a